Morning rush hour in a busy Kiev metro station. People pack the corridors. Few are waiting for a train. A massive attack on Ukraine in the early hours of Thursday saw explosions rocking cities across the country, sending civilians scrambling for safety in shelters.
Our mornings begin checking our phones to see if there is an air alert. I have to take our eldest daughter to school. We saw that there was an alert and we came to the metro station. We are fed up with all of it.
In the southern city of Odessa, at least 2 people were killed in an airstrike that hit homes and gas pipelines. The Ukrainian government estimated the attacks would leave 1 million without power, just as freezing winter temperatures begin to bite. Moscow has repeatedly targeted civilian infrastructure across the country, particularly in the eastern Donetsk region, where most of the heavy fighting is taking place.
I don't think electricity will be cut off completely. We won't be abandoned. My home uses a stove heater using coal and wood. It will save us for now. We won't leave our homes as long as Ukraine is still here. If Ukraine exists, we will be here.
The war has escalated dramatically since the start of November, when Donald Trump was re-elected US president, and the outgoing Biden administration gave Ukraine permission to use Western long-range missiles on targets inside Russia for the first time.
The recent authorization of long-range strikes on military targets in Russia has been helpful, but the pressure on Russia must be maintained and increased at various levels to make Russia feel what war really is.
Moscow has responded with an increase in attacks of its own, including the first known use of a hypersonic missile known as Oryeshnik.
We will respond to the ongoing strikes on Russian territory by Western-made long-range missiles, including by possibly continuing to test the Oryeshnik in combat conditions, like on November 21st. At present, the Ministry of Defense and the General Staff of the Russian Army are selecting targets, which could be military facilities, defense industry enterprises, or decision-making centers in Kiev.
Western partners this week said they would increase support to Kiev, including Nordic and Baltic countries meeting with Poland on Wednesday. The US has also just announced $725 million in additional military support. A senior UN official on Wednesday warned the Security Council the situation in Ukraine was escalating rapidly. The consensus is that this escalation is part of a prelude to presumed peace talks before Donald Trump takes office in January, but it also means that Ukraine is likely poised for its harshest and most difficult winter since the outbreak of this war. Flynn, TRT World in Kiev.